Hello, everybody. Welcome back to DND404. I am your DM, Tony, and joined with me today are the other four. You don't have enough badges to train me, Jared, jerk. What do you think this is? Jared.
What's going on, guys? Myelin reporting in, and my gym would be Misty's from Cerulean City. That would be mine. There's some fun facts in there, but we don't got to talk about them. We gotta talk about them. Dan,
What are those fun facts?
If you got a fun fact about any of these gyms, put them in the comments down below. Especially this one, who's shaped like a horsey, and Misty doesn't use a horsey at all. There you go, Dan.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dan. I play Boram DuMarais, your bog frog artificer, and I'm not a huge Pokemon fan, but I'll say the New Island gym on New Island, led by Mewtwo. That's the one I'm gonna say.
What?
What? It's you get the Maroc badge.
This guy's reading ChatGPT.
No, I'm
He's
reading.
like, oh yes.
First of all, I'm reading the wiki.
Fan-made game, dude.
Is it really?
It's not even a real one.
I looked up on Google what is the
Pokemon
Mewtwo
Vega.
gym from the
Dan.
movie.
Dan, there's Pokemon leaders, and they're usually humans.
Oh.
I don't know of one that's an actual Pokemon, but
All right, I'm gonna be the Pewter City gym.
First one.
There you go.
I'm gonna be the Pewter City gym. That's what I am. What about you, Alec?
Yeah, my name is Alec. I play Kaz'il Amberleaf, and I have to go with Cinnabar Island's Fire Gym led by Blaine. One of the best gyms ever. He has, in my opinion, 3 out of the best 4 Pokemon in the game. You know, Rapidash, Ninetales, Arcanine. Obviously, Fire type is my favorite. You guys already know that. What about you, Kyleigh?
Hi, I'm Kyleigh. I play Vivien. I wasn't allowed to watch Pokemon, so I know next to nothing. But I do know a lot about Lavender Town, but I learned there's no gym. So I think it's very fitting that I picked the place that has the Pokemon cemetery. How about you, Tony?
Okay, I'm going to be the only one that's going to the Johto region over here. Yeah, I'm going with Goldenrod City Gym because when you fight Miltank, that's where boys become men, okay? Because my God, Miltank with rollout, holy crap, dude.
Who would you bring into battle?
It don't matter. Miltank ain't got no weakness, dude. Miltank don't care about your Pokemon, dude. Just rolls out constantly. I was also 8, so I don't know what I would use. I mean, I had Typhlosion back then. But you know the deal. Before we do the recap, we got to do the rundown. And today's rundown is brought to you by...
Tony.
Oh, no way. No way. Is it really?
Yes. I knew he was
That's
not ready.
Never prepared.
Why wouldn't you
Never
tell me, dude? What the heck, man? Oh, man. I knew I was forgetting something today. I'm running down the Shadow Smuggler tier. That's right. You like D&D? Do you want to play D&D with us? Well, now's your opportunity. Sign up for the Shadow Smuggler tier over at our Patreon, where we do one-shots. Usually DM'd by your boy Dan, accompanied by the crew. We all get to go on silly little adventures or maybe some heartbreaking scenes. Dan is a master of his craft, almost as good as me. A little humble brag there. You know what they say, if you're not first, you're Dan. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I make the maps, I play the game. We're working out some insecurity issues with Tony right now.
Humbly accepting that I am the best. So, with that being said, go ahead and check out patreon.com/DND404. Check out the tiers, the plethora of rewards. We're trying to add stuff. Now, you know the deal. We're going to go ahead and do the recap. And our last session was a chaotic mess of combat. Too many things were happening. Mysterious figures and shadowy cloaks were coming out from the alleyways. We got Bing and Bonk trying to work over Boram, and Boram was just keeping them both at bay while we had a giant dinosaur run through the stacks, eating scared civilians as they were trying to run away. As the guards came to assist, trying not to cause a panic, may have inadvertently caused more harm by not ringing the bell. Only once the horn was blown was when Garrix Witherford showed up, the hero of Boldaris, to make quick work of this massive dinosaur, only to be revealed that it was an adolescent Tarask. Garrix then introduced himself or had a conversation with the party to reveal that he will be seeing Vivien at the party in 6 hours. Bard, play that intro. Well, let's get on with the show.
Disgraced in the Heartland, a star could set things right, manufacture the magical, and return us all to light. tortured forest to twilight and discourse. Cleanse the rivers that bleed in this swamp of deceit and remorse. Help us conquer the shadow, dawn with a bright glow. We'll find where we belong, but what will await us when all our secrets are gone?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the world of Umbrea, featuring 3 returning players and 1 new newbie. We got a new person. They're brand new. This is DND404. Boyos! Girlo, welcome to session 33, where we are picking up on the 15th of Kythorn, 6 hours until the party. The 4 of you are currently in the stacks or leaving the stacks, as a adolescent Tarrasque has just ran through, eating some of its civilians. Deaths unknown, as the House of Arms is making a quarantine area to contain the damage and get a better report of the situation. The stacks is now filled with guards, which it rarely is, because the stacks is kind of its own biome and governed within its own people. Not crime happens here, but normally it's petty. Boram, in your experience, there are fights, there are definitely petty thievery going on. Things are getting stolen, people getting beat up, but usually there's no murders, or at least intentional ones, and that definitely hasn't been a monstrous attack. People are kind of governed themselves here, which is why there's always a lack of guards around, but not today. Now, it's almost flooded with guards, and you know this makes the people of the stacks very uneasy. However, given the situation, they're tolerating it. Garrix had mentioned that he was going to see you in 6 hours, Vivien, and mentioned it to the rest of the group, and he walked off. What are the 4 of you doing right now? Are you still in the stacks, or are you leaving the stacks? Are you going to a tavern, meeting at Vivien's?
I know I definitely would have filled him in on everything I saw from Garrix while spying.
And what was that? What did you divulge?
One, Garrix is wielding the same sword as the one we have from the Beholder. His armor is heavy, but he's moving like everything weighs nothing. He's making 4 to 5 attacks per round of combat. The dinosaur keeps missing and not hitting him at all. Incredibly dexterous. And the swords glow green to purple, as if he's absorbing something from the dinosaur. And he easily removes the head off of the Tarrasque.
So you share that information with the party. What would the 4 of you like to do?
Well, I definitely want to get in 4 hours of chilling before the party.
Is Boram's house really messed up?
My house is not so messed up, but I got everything I need. I got a change of clothes in my bag of holding here. If you don't mind me freshening up at your place, then maybe we just go back there.
All right, let's do it. Beeford would be very happy, actually.
Yeah, that way you get ready in time, right?
Well, yeah, I have to as well. All right, let's go to my place, everybody.
Yeah, so as we're walking, just prep us on all the talking points that we need to figure out for this orphan family thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's pretty important, huh?
Yeah, and tell us a lot more about Garrix. Like, that was so cool.
Yeah, that's really all I know about him. I don't really trust him that much, but hey, if you think he's cool, that's great, because you get to see him all evening. You get to see a lot of people all evening.
No way. I'm gonna ask him so many questions.
You know what? You should, Myelin. That's a great idea.
Is it though?
Yeah, we want him busy. We want him distracted.
I don't know if I'll be able to talk to him, but...
I'll ask him about, like, how he defeated that thing and just went with, like, boosh, and then bah, and then... then after that, I'll ask him about his house.
His house?
Yeah, isn't that where we were? That's what you said.
Which house?
With the big eye thing? Isn't that where it was?
Oh, no, don't ask him about that, Myelin.
No.
Actually, you know what? Let's keep you away from him. He does not need to know we went to his house.
Myelin, we gotta be spreading the good word of the orphanage. Awesome program of the... What you gonna call this thing?
Yeah, what is the name?
I don't know. The Charmant orphanage? Vivien's super cool, busted orphanage? Orphans Are Us?
That's probably not a good one. That seems like you're selling orphans. No, I probably wouldn't do that one.
I mean, I'm technically an orphan. Mylin's one. We're gonna throw Sunny in there. I mean, it could work.
If we're being technical, you're not an orphan, right?
Yeah,
You're
true.
Yeah.
But nobody else knows that. Remember, you can't say that at the party. I am an orphan too.
Okay, I can't say that, and I can't say what? No Garrix?
You can't ask Garrix about his house.
Okay.
And you and me are orphans.
Okay, I won't talk about his house, but the one-eyed guy. I can talk about the one-eyed guy, right?
No.
That's not his house.
No, don't talk about him. You could ask him questions about his adventures and then see what he says.
Like how he gets to his house.
Maybe,
Stop talking about the house, Myelin.
maybe ask him where he lives. He might live in Balderas, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got 2 houses.
Myelin, you and I can talk about that as we get ready.
Okay.
Myelin has a tuxedo at my house. Kaz'il is always ready with his gear, which is great. What kind of stuff do you have, Boram?
I just got some nice stuff. I got a good vest. I got some nice pants.
Everyone make me a perception check.
7.
Got 12.
13.
Vivien, 15.
Anybody with a 12 or higher notices that they are being watched. You see that as you are walking out of the stacks, you are being followed by a familiar cloaked figure that tried to intervene during combat. It is behind you, and you notice that there are 2 of them. They are roughly between 80 to 100 feet behind you. They are trying to keep their distance, and they close in, and then they move back. They blended in with the people, but as you are leaving the stacks and heading to the westerly district, you notice that they are following you.
Just a moment, everybody. I think we're being followed.
Yeah, I see that as well.
Should we go confront them or try to trap them? Because they can't see where I live.
I turn to Boram. Boram, the people following us, they're from earlier. And I do like hand gestures like a bomb, and I do like an explosion.
Boram glares at him for a moment, but then does get serious and tries to act normal. All right, then how you want to handle that? Don't want to bring him back to Vivien's place.
No, thank you.
No, I don't. Earlier, I hit him with a sacred flame, and it looks like a cloaked figure, but it's actually just a cloak. I don't really know how to explain it.
Man, everybody out here using illusions now these days.
Why don't we see if Vivien can sneak up behind him or something, and you and I be the bait?
Okay, yeah. You ready, Myelin?
Which person? This person?
Oh my god, Myelin, just follow Vivien.
Okay.
And keep looking forward, please. Don't turn around. We could pretend like they're going in a store or something and we're waiting for them outside a store.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. And then I can be like, oh, hello there. And like like a shopkeep that's out front of the store, and I just try to talk really loud so they hear me.
Yeah, I like it. All right, get on in there. Go out the back. We'll just stay out here.
Sounds good. Come on, Myelin, let's go.
Dendron, keep an eye on him, obviously.
You headed to a general store for what may have you, perhaps to buy Myelin some milk.
Oh my god. I didn't realize we were coming in here for... This is a surprise? Is that what it is? I hear about those things.
Surprise!
Hey, okay.
There is a fire sale on goat milk.
Will I like this one?
I think you would. It's very tasty.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, 2 of those.
I lean my head in the door. Don't take too long. We got all these errands to run.
Right. Myelin, pick one. We'll come back for later.
He's holding 2 and he can't, and he just gives you a look.
Can you chug them when we buy them?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Okay, let's go buy them right now.
Boram, Kaz'il, now that you 2 are standing outside and you are aware of the situation, go ahead and make me another perception check.
Good day, fellow townsmen. Fine weather we're having, isn't it? And I turn around and point to the sky.
A 14.
I got a nat 20.
That's 20. Both of you notice that these are hooded figures. They look humanoid, but you recognize the cloaks specifically with a natural 20. You do know that these cloaks are the same ones that you had fought. This is the same cloak that was in front of the house with the crimson door. Lavender knocker also looks familiar, like Myelin's cloak. When you 2 went into the store, they stood in their spot. They are simply waiting. They look like they put themselves up against like a wall, but with a natural 20, they look so out of place. Like they don't know how to lean up against a wall properly. Matter of fact, one of them looks like it's moving in a very weird way, as if it's never had legs before. Very wobbly, so to speak, and only noticeable now that you're looking at them, because now you are observing them, as you notice that they are observing you, and they are not the best at it. However, they maintain that distance between 60 and 80 feet as they are trying to watch you through a crowd. You do not see any features. You do know that they have feet. You get the assumption that the illusion is back on.
I just kind of relay all that information to Boram as we're talking.
I can see him. I don't got the best vantage on him, though.
Okay, Myelin, you gotta pay the man now.
What? No, I thought you pay him.
It's your milk.
Oh, what? I thought this is price.
That'll be 3 silver and 4 copper, sweetie.
Oh. Okay, here, hang on. It's in my bag. Hold on one second. I put the money on the bottom of the bag because it's all the way down there.
Oh, it's just this is his first trip. Little young boy, his little first errand. Oh, he's so cute. He's so hairy.
Nope.
You make very hairy children, Lord. Lady Charmant, I didn't even realize you were there. Wow. Lady Charmant on our first errand with her child. A hairy child. So fuzzy.
I don't know if you've heard of my initiative. It's called Orphans Are Us. This is my orphan.
Yeah, you were an orphan and now you're a mother. Wow.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
That's spectacular, sweetie. Come on here. Oh, yes.
Myelin, put away your money. I got it.
Welcome to Harbinger Things and Goods and Cold. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, it's just Lady Charmant. And wow, you have a hairy kid. So fuzzy.
He's adopted.
When'd you get a kid?
Lady Charmant had her first kid. It's adorable.
Wait, you have a kid?
They're thinking you're my kid.
Wait, me? I'm the hairy child?
Oh, tough love. Imagine that.
We have a question for you, actually. After we pay for the milk, he loves milk, by the way.
No,
so
the
thank
question
you.
is, do you take gold?
Oh my gosh.
We sure do, little boy.
Okay, here's 1 gold.
Oh gosh.
Okay,
fine.
well, that's a lot. So let's go ahead and make change. This is his first time dealing with money, right? Yes, it's first time dealing with money.
I know that this gets me these.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and count it out. We'll do copper. 1, 2...
Vivien's gonna
3,
put her hand on the counter real quick and go,
4.
thank you so much for teaching us a lesson, but we have to go quick.
Fatal sticks. I gotta recount.
No, it's okay.
1.
Here is the exact 7 silver for you.
No, sweetie. I gotta teach. It was 3 silver, 4 copper. So let's do it together. Oh, I know the offering school system is not that 1.
3 silver, 4 copper. We're gonna use your back door. Here
Okay.
you go.
Bye.
Thank you. And I'm gonna take Myelin's gold back and grab Myelin and run.
You are able to leave through the back door. General stores tend to have multiple entrances and exits, and you are able to leave through seemingly the back door. Kaz'il, Boram, they are still in sight, but they are not moving. They are trying to blend in, and the more you watch, the harder time they seem to be having, but nobody really notices. One's awkwardly standing there, right? And just not moving, not swaying, not leaning onto a particular side of its body, and the other one is trying to lean up against the wall and is like failing, because it's like leaning up against the wall with its chest.
Yeah, Boram is just waiting for them to do whatever they do and pretending to look through different produce on the front side of this general store.
Vivien, Myelin, what are the two of you doing?
I don't know if you're down, but I was thinking of stealthily going around trying to get behind them and follow them.
Hang on. I gotta drink my milk. You told me to chug it. Okay, hang on 1 second. Yeah. It's a little lumpy. I don't know.
Oh, we forgot to shake it. Are you okay?
Oh. Yeah, no, it's fine. It tastes good.
Okay, good. All right, get ready to sneak, Myelin.
Go ahead and make stealth checks if you're trying to sneak up on
19.
And a 9. He's still a little milk logged.
you. So you were trying to sneak up with a 19. Very good. Yes. Very, very stealthy. Sneak.
You know when you drink a lot of milk or liquid and then it sloshes in your stomach?
They hear the sloshing coming.
Boram and Kaz'il, you notice Myelin. You don't see Vivien. Vivien is like an artist in stealthing. But you know she's nearby because you see Myelin kind of wobbling like a toddler, holding an empty bottle and, walking one foot in front of the other.
Like he doesn't have legs. like he doesn't know how to lean up against a wall.
These cloaked figures clock Vivien and Myelin with a natural 20. And they see the two of you and they bolt. They realize they have been made and they begin to move very quickly the opposite direction. And they are headed back to the direction of the Portside District. What are you doing, Vivien?
Well, that was a good try, Myelin. Next time, no milk beforehand.
What?
Milk afterwards.
Okay. But you told me to chug it.
I did. That was my bad. It was an experiment. I'm not mad at you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Well, at least you're not following us anymore, as I look at Kaz'il. But that did not go as expected.
Yeah, Kaz'il face palms and he's like, oh my god. What are the chances Myelin's lactose intolerant?
Couldn't say.
I'm gonna long cat Myelin back over to the guys.
Ugh, a stomach.
He drank a little too much too fast.
What'd you learn? As I pat Myelin.
That surprises aren't always fun. That's what I learned.
All right, let's go get you changed. But let's be speedy about it so they don't come back following us.
Good idea.
We'll kind of briskly speed away towards Vivien's place.
The four of you make it back to Vivien's estate. The door opens in a rushed manner. Lady Charmant, where have you been? I turned around and you were gone. There were so many final preparations and threads that needed to be sewn and you were out of there. You had at least 13 more floors to go check out.
Are they gonna be prepared by the end of the day?
Oh, of course, lady. I made sure they were prepared in your absence. And told them you were feeling a bit under the weather.
Thank you. Great cover, Buford. You're the best.
Of course, of course.
Well, I'm here now, and I'm all yours. Gonna make sure that everybody here looks nice and dressed.
Of course, I've already made arrangements for tonight's attire for each one of you.
Oh, really?
Would including me?
Yes, technically. I have some floor arrangements for you to don upon your armor to make yourself look a little more civil and party-oriented.
Excuse me?
However, you will need to appear in your armor, sir, as you are protecting Lady Charmant. She is your ward for the evening.
Wow, look at you, Kaz'il. Moving up in the world.
Yeah, look at me.
Is that not the arrangement of
Oh, no, that's perfect. I just think it's fun.
Yeah, no, I just was confused why you thought I wouldn't wear my armor.
I wasn't confused. You seem
I
confused.
know. It's okay. You can be confused sometimes. It happens.
I'm often confused, but
Anyways, Vivien, should we go prepare?
Yes, everybody has a room set up. We may all have to help with BATH for this one, and I'm going to point at Myelin.
you see Buford is trying to spell it out on his fingers.
Don't say it out loud, Buford.
Listen, I appreciate it, Bufy, but I got my own clothes, so don't worry about it. And Boram starts walking towards the bathroom.
Yeah,
You put on your outfit, and let's see, Boram.
Well, my outfit's great.
great's a strong word. Great is a strong word.
I believe it for any other event.
I already wear slacks and nice clothes. And it is really wrinkled, but he does have a dress shirt on. His sleeves are rolled up.
Is that a hole in the armpit?
I already laid out an outfit for you, and for young Myelin here, I found one of your brother's older suits, and I laid them out for you, Lady Charmant.
Perfect. That'll look lovely. Boram, you have to match him.
Boram slams the door.
He'll come around to it.
The suits are already matching. I figured it would be appropriate for the pitch you're trying to sell.
Great work, Buford.
They are both Kelly green suits with purple ties and
Oh.
pocket square and
Phenomenal.
a nice lavender flower to garnish the pocket.
Very good.
Might also help with the smells.
Boram comes out, and he actually is already dressed in a violet color. And he's got a nice violet vest with kind of these swirling flowers on it in gold trim, and he's got violet pants with gold pinstripes as well. It's a lot nicer. It's not wrinkled. He actually took care in this one. Then he does look down, though, when he comes out. Yeah, my ass, this is great. Okay, I get what you're doing, though. These do match. I should probably match Myelin, though.
Yeah, you should match Myelin. But that does look pretty good. I like the paisley design. Very nice.
Damn it, when you're right. It didn't look bad, but he definitely understands, like, the occasion he's going to and what he's supposed to be doing for you. He's like, all right. And he goes and spends time putting that on.
It is nice, though.
Thank you, kindly.
As you close the door, you see Buford. Vivien let out like a sigh of relief, like, oh, that was like 4 seasons ago, that attire. And you see that he walks away.
Well, they don't need to be the best dressed. They just have to fit it.
Have you met your father?
Well, yes, but I think he'll make an exception for this. Besides, Kaz'il will look the exact part that he wants.
Of course.
And the elites, they gotta buy into the poor routine, so they'll look great, especially if it's 4 seasons ago. These guys won't tell. You still look great, by the way, Myelin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would it actually be better if we put Myelin in rags? Because then maybe they would get more donations to the Orphans Are Us Foundation.
It's very important for them to match. It's a good idea, though. We should have a painting commission of Myelin and rags. That's a great idea.
You should call her Charmant Orphans. Boram shouts from the bathroom.
What, Boram? What did you say?
He comes out and he finishes buttoning up his shirt and doing the tie. I said you should call her Charmant Orphans, because that's what your name means in Druid. You know that, right?
What?
Yeah, Charmant. That's an old Druid word. Means charming.
Oh, I guess I am charming. Thanks, Boram. Okay,
The-
that's a good
well,
name.
it's not-
I like that.
No, the lot of you. And he finishes up.
Yeah, you're right. It's probably better than the one I had.
What was yours, Kaz'il?
Mine was In Memoriam of Vivien Charmant Orphanage Foundation.
Oh, you are gonna help me fake my death? Thank you.
See that? Yeah, I was trying to get ahead of the game. I look at Boram.
Don't loop me in with you guys. I am not gonna help you do any of that stuff. Let's focus on the task at hand. We gotta get this guy cleaned up before he puts anything on. And I point to Myelin.
Well, then I don't know why you got ready before,
Helped bathe him.
What do you think I was doing in there? I was showering. Oh, I did use your bath already. Thank you, by the way.
That was so fast. Did you even wash anything?
Of course I did. I'm just efficient.
You have to scrub like 3 times. What are you doing?
Wait, want me to go in there and scrub 5 more times?
And don't forget Myelin. You gotta wash up after washing Myelin.
Wait, I gotta do it.
Kaz'il could help.
No, I mean, he has the most experience with Myelin and the bathing realm. I just think, honestly, it would be most beneficial if he did.
Mylin's a boy. I'm not involved. We get Buford to help.
Yeah, I think Boram and Buford really would be a great tag team for this.
Oh, I have to go tend to the horse. You see that Buford like quickly walks in.
But the Charmant family needs you, Buford.
He's gone.
I'm gonna kill him myself. I gotta take this off again. And you see Boram taking off all this stuff as he goes into the bathroom.
Oh my gosh, please be careful with it. It could wrinkle.
I'm putting it up nicely.
You should also keep it out of the way of Myelin, too. All right, Myelin, this is gonna suck, but it's only a few minutes. I'm gonna dry you off. It's gonna be great. It's all gonna be good.
Maybe get him like a kebab or something to take with him.
Sure. Vivian's gonna run off to the kitchen and grab as much food as possible.
Oh, do like the peanut butter thing that you like put the peanut butter on the mat and then you put the mat on the tub.
Vivian goes back with the lick mat.
So you have about 5 hours to get ready, while the last hour will be considered travel time to the party. Just to bookend this, what are are we just going to skip to that point? Or is this things you guys want to do that we need to roll for and stuff?
Boram and Vivien take way too much time trying to coerce Myelin into the bath.
Yeah.
I think if you guys brought food in there, I think he would calm down and be like, okay, and then eat the food while you guys scrub him.
We definitely grab some milk and some cookies for Myelin.
No. Wait. This one has food in it. Okay. Hang on. What's this one? I haven't had this before. As you slowly dip him into the water.
Well, that would have been better the first time, huh?
Yeah, let me learn.
Hey, do you want to try a kebab?
Boram takes a bite as he's washing Mylin's hair from behind.
This is the weirdest thing I've ever done. As Vivian's just holding the stick.
Wait. It's almost gone. We need more.
Don't worry, I got more pocket snacks.
Oh, what? Oh, we got more snacks?
The four of you get ready. Boram and Myelin are in matching green suits with these lavender ties and pocket squares with a lavender flower on them to help them smell better. Boram looks pretty good. Myelin, all his fur is coming out of the ends of the suit. His face looks extra puffy because it's so tight around his neck. And you see the fur is coming out from where his paws are. He just looks like a ball of fur cinched together, essentially. Kaz'il, you look the same. You see that your armor is very cleaned up. And Vivien, you are wearing your poofy dress.
My big poofy dress with the weird fur that is not Myelin colored. And I'm gonna do a little polish on Kaz'il's armor.
You see that Buford comes out. He has his finest butler outfit on, and he looks like he's ready to take the four of you to the party. He goes, Lady Charmant and company, please let us go out to the carriage because it awaits, and we need to be at your party rather soon, and we need to make sure that everything's ready. Lady Charmant, I hope you are prepared with your speeches as you've been rehearsing for the last 4 hours, I would assume. And we need to make sure that your dessert treat is ready for Guilford.
Absolutely. Let's go.
As Boram's coming out of her hideout, he's talking to Myelin. All right, I know you got to do the C-section of that dictionary. Make sure you say a bunch of them fancy words. You know what calimenstration means?
No, what is that?
It's when you curl your hair. They're gonna have a lot of curly hair there, so use that one a lot.
Okay. Calimenstration.
Like this, and Vivian's gonna pull out her strand.
And Boram's practicing fancy words with Myelin as they're getting into the carriage. We gotta show them that you, They want to call it reformed, I'm guessing. They want to see you look and talk with dignity.
Okay. So you're saying the best words are C? So I should read this one on the way there?
I just know that that's what you got through, so I don't want you to learn too many new words.
I mean, I can brush up.
Sure.
Also, C is for Charmant.
Oh.
That's right.
Okay.
And I'll practice some words with him and try and get him to use them properly in a sentence, grammatically correct, as we're driving in this carriage.
One last thing to tell everybody. I have never left this city. Not once. Anyone asks you? Never left. Especially you, Myelin. Counting on you.
He's just breathing heavy to himself.
You traveled with Alicia, right? Alicia, not Vivien.
Let's just imagine a poofed out Myelin. He's having a hard time breathing.
Throwing a lot at him right now.
And you see that Buford escorts the four of you onto the carriage as the sun is now beginning to set as we make our way to the Charmant estate. During this time, I will also say that Kaz'il, you successfully tranced because you can long rest in 4 hours.
Yeah.
So you are tranced, you are filled. The rest of you get the benefits of a short rest. If you have lost any health, please roll your hit die now.
I know who's going to be taking some damage this time.
Who says there's combat? I didn't say it was combat. I've only said the amount of time left to the party.
No, just everyone we hate and hates us is at this party.
The four of you arrive at the Charmant estate, located in the gilded Primora Pramad district. This is where the richest of the rich live, the top 1%ers of Boldaris, if you will. This is a large district filled with mansions and beautiful parks, and it is filled with beautiful gardens. You travel down this long, beautiful cobblestone paved road, and at the very end is the biggest manor, which is the Charmant estate. Buford escorts the four of you off, where there is a row of maids and butlers greeting you to the entrance. They quickly escort you in through the garden, and the four of you are now in the main mudroom of the Charmant estate. As Buford escorts you, and he is making sure your dress remains just the most perfect condition, constantly lifting up whenever you walk over dirt and making sure that you don't trip over it, Miss Vivien. And he opens the door for you, be like, please, this way. We shall be greeted soon. I'm sure your father will be coming down the stairs at any moment. And the four of you go into this large, grand hall, massive, with a beautiful black marble staircase on the far end of this great hall with couches. Any word you speak is echoed, as is you see all these columns holding up, going like dozens of feet into the ceiling. This big, huge, grand room, almost like it's a waste of space. You see the room on the right, two people come out, which is Charles and Ophelia. And this is like a private bunk that they have because these are like the two main forms of help. They're the ones that answer the door and announce anyone who comes in when guests aren't expected. And you see that Charles and Ophelia come out and they wait promptly by the door to be noticed, but you notice that they are eagerly waiting your arrival, as the four of you are now inside the main great hall of the Charmant estate.
I'm going to rush over to the two of them and grab them in a big old hug.
As you brush past Buford and your party members, you see that Ophelia and Charles are very happy to see you. However, you hug them. They do not break their formal stance. They are standing upright with their hands behind their back, eagerly waiting their next task. And they go, Lady Charmant, it is such a pleasure to see you again. As Charles is trying to hold back some emotion, and Ophelia goes, it is truly an honor to see you again. I wish we could have spoken sooner, but we didn't have much time to write any mail to be delivered. Unfortunately, we have been rather busy here at the main house, as you know how busy it can be.
Yes, and I'm sure Father worked you incredibly hard. I've missed you two so much. I'm glad you're alive.
We have missed you. And you see that when you go to hug Charles and Ophelia, they like lean their head towards you to like show you affection, but they know that they're always being watched in one way or another, and they're trying to maintain their professionalism.
Oh, sorry. Totally forgot you guys are on the clock. Gotta be careful with that. And I shoot little finger guns.
I pat Buford on the shoulder. Don't take it hard. We love you too.
You're...
Now, where are your nerves?
And you see that he walks over. Buford walks over to Charles and Ophelia and goes, it's great to see you, comrades, again. And I assume that everyone's here and on time. And he goes, yes, actually, everyone's in the main lounge waiting for your arrival. You are the last guest to arrive. Vivien! And you hear from the top of the staircase coming down the black marble stairs. It is none other than your father and mother. And your mother is slowly but elegantly dragging behind as Lord Charmant, your father, comes rushing down the stairs with every step tapping his very elegant ruby gilded cane on each step, echoing, Vivien! Charmant! And you see that he makes his way over to you very quickly. You are late.
Good to see you too, Father. Hello.
Quite. And you see that your mother is also standing behind him, and you see that she looks at you and she eyes you up and down and goes, Vivien, as you know, your father hates when you are tardy.
Hello, Mother. Well, the party still hasn't begun just yet, so in most other people's definitions, I am still on time. Not yours, but others.
Well, please explain who this gentleman, and I hope to be some type of support animal, dirtying my hall. And he looks at Myelin and Boram.
Enchanté.
Myelin is viciously scratching his paw.
Vivian's gonna grab onto Mylin's shoulder real quick to calm him down.
As soon as you grab him, he just shouts out, Colonnade!
Good job, Myelin. Good learning. So you remember, Father, how I was starting an orphanage, right? That you really loved and supported?
Yes, that was a somewhat of a great idea, and I do support it. I guess these are the...
Yes, this is Boram. He is helping run the orphanage called Charming Orphans. He is the head instructor, so I brought him along.
Persuasion check.
Thank God it's +7. I needed that because we rolled a 3. We got 10.
The name could use a little word.
I would love to hear ideas. It's we were trying to come up with one. I was so busy preparing for this and make sure everything went well.
Jump.
Yes, and I just wanted to test it out with the others here, get their opinions.
Honey, you know she's limited in ideas and creativity due to her condition. Please be gentle with your daughter. Ward. And you see that he looks over to see who may have heard that comment. The hall is empty other than the small group of you, but your words are echoing.
Your ward could be your daughter too, but that's okay. Anyways, mother and father, this is Myelin. He is our young orphan. We are teaching him the dictionary. That's why he called out Colonnade. He's working on his C letters.
Captivating.
He's so good at them.
It is quite captivating. That's right.
Good job, buddy. And so we're here today to show my initiative to my new husband. Of course, you know, Kaz'il, Amberleaf, my knight. So, of course, he's attending to keep us protected. And, of course, you know, Buford, your favorite.
Lord Charmant? Yes, quite. And you see that he brushes past Buford. Well, at least he noticed me. What more can I ask for? You see there's a little glint in his eye. And he walks over to Lord Amberleaf. Lord Amberleaf, I am quite happy you are here.
Vivien's eyes raise. I didn't tell them that.
Yeah, how does my liege? And I give him like a bow.
Oh, so you know Kaz'il's a lord.
Of course, I know Kaz'il is a lord. It is one of my skill sets to know about people. And I know all about Lord Amberleaf, thanks to Buford here and his reliable stream of letters.
That's why I told you guys not to say anything.
That's right. Sorry, I forgot Buford was in the house.
Of course, Lord Charmant.
You got narc.
Well, everyone is here, except Garrix, as usual. But we are all waiting in the study before dinner is ready to be served. We are eagerly waiting for you so that we may obtain and observe and enjoy tonight's entertainment before we sit down and have a wonderful feast. Now, Vivien, and you see that he scoots over to you, Vivien, very quickly. Now, it is in your best interest to be on your best behavior and show some respectable, and you see that he gets real close, respectable affection towards your fiancé. Do you understand me?
Yes, of course.
Yes, 4 wives are here. We need this party to go well.
Where are the other ones?
He only has 4 wives. He had 6, but one of them, well, there was a disagreement with one, and that's a bit of a touchy subject. And of course, as you know, the tiefling passed away. So he was looking for someone to fill that empty space in his heart. And you see that, like, he pretends to show empathy.
What happened to that first one? Did they
There
just
is no
divorce?
time, Vivien!
Is she dead?
No, she's not. Well, the tiefling is. Yes, that's the whole point of this.
How'd the tiefling die?
Does it matter? You're alive, and he and you are to be wed. And we are to join families. You see his eyebrows like heavily furrow as he like stares at you, giving one of his infamous scowls.
Yes, of course. I will do my very best.
Tightly gripping his walking stick around the gem, and you hear the stretching of his flesh against the gem as he's trying to hold back anger.
You're doing great as well, Father. Let us go.
And you see that he quickly walks towards the study in the northwest end of the room. It takes him a minute to get there. As your mother looks at you, goes, as always, your taste in attire is left to be desired.
Oh, I thought his exotic taste would enjoy something a little different.
I hope that's true. And you see that your mother walks off behind your father as Charles and Ophelia quickly follow them in suit as Charles rushes to open the door for them. And you begin to hear what was once silence, now moderately loud conversations as you hear a full room of people talking amongst each other. It sounds like that door was holding back a lot of sound. These walls are built very well, as you know. What are the 4 of you doing as Buford is trying to escort the 4 of you to the study?
I'm gonna whip around everyone and go, I didn't know 2 of them died.
Yeah, what?
I can't go through with this.
That guy's a freak.
Yeah, he's a freaking freak. I thought he was kind of weird, but they're dead? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty big deal, I'm not gonna lie.
So can we fake my death?
I don't know if we'll have to.
I don't want to die, actually.
Yeah, true.
Well, let's Get going. Haha.
Figure something out. For now, let's go enjoy some food and some music. Come on. Myelin, you like this?
Myelin feels sick from all the milk and the stress that he just went under. He's a little woozy at the moment.
Just stay with Boram. You'll be okay, Myelin. It's okay.
4 of you are about to enter into a room filled with people. And let me know what you are doing. We are not in combat or an initiative form yet, but if things get a little hectic, if they get hectic, I'm not saying they will, don't read too much into it.
Oh my god, guys are gonna get hectic.
He said yet?
Just, we may go into initiative.
Do you guys want to stick together for a while? I shouldn't have to be alone until things really start.
I think it makes the most sense for me just to stay within like a 6-foot perimeter of you, or like 8 feet. So like as you go around talking to people, I'll kind of just be like around you, I guess, like listening in and observing people in the crowd.
Perfect.
I'm also wearing sunglasses, but
Myelin is feeling a little sick and he goes, convalescent, and as he shouts it and grabs Boram's hand as they get ready to walk into the room.
Oh, you're gonna be okay. Just stick with me. Let's go find some grub or maybe some music.
If things get too stressful, make up what you can, and you can always find me and direct that person to me if anyone's treating you poorly. Don't take it personally. They're all kind of snobby.
I don't care if they're snobby if they're feeding me. Boram just walks in. I'm ready to party.
I'm gonna scratch Myelin on the head. We're here to party, okay? Let's go. Good luck, everybody.
As the 4 of you enter the room to this lounge filled with people, Kaz'il, as you walk in, you get a strange feeling, a comforting feeling, as your attention is brought to the staircase at the end of the hall. The comfort you are feeling is not like you are being relaxed or well rested. You're feeling the comfort of like a higher calling, similar to the feeling you got the day you decided to be a paladin, the day you pledged yourself. You feel that level of comfort. Your attention is brought to the stairs for a moment. There's nobody there. You don't see anything other than these large family portraits. You notice something almost like a presence, but there's nothing there. Then you walk into the room. In this room is a very weird shaped type lounge. There is a grand piano. There is a plethora of couches and chairs. There are people standing all about. There are butlers and maids walking around handing out hors d'oeuvres and drinks. As you see people by the fireplace, there is an elegant elven woman by the piano, lowly playing for the room. And then you see that people are mingling amongst each other. You see a number of notable families, as well as some higher end business owners and investors for various projects that these nobles may have. They are invited. The names that stick out to you and that were on the guest list, Vivien, were the Philiboons, the Giggans, the Redfords, the Gilded Souls, and the Hotfoots. These are the notable families that are in the room with you, and then some of their guests, their wives, what have you. In the center of the room, taking up the main couch, the comfiest couch, is none other than Guilford von Bushmott, and standing behind the couch are his 4 wives. You see a platinum white haired man, chiseled with a very fancy uptight goatee, purple and black suit with a popped collar, not wearing any type of bow tie. Looks very playboyish, but yes, somewhat always like humble and aware of his wealth. He has a very stuck up attitude, but yet somewhat kind of pleasant to talk to from your experience, and everyone seems to be enamored by him or impressed by him, whether it be for his money, because they want to know him and be a part of him, or because he has that genuine charm. He does typically have a silver tongue. Behind him are his 4 wives. There's a centaur woman, a high elf woman, a dragonborn woman, and a furbolg woman. The centaur woman is a lady with brown hair and a brown mane. You see your standard beauty of a high elf woman. You see this gold dragonborn who looks a little grumpy in nature, tends to have like a resting mean face, but wearing this beautiful scarlet dress. And then you see this furbolg, who is a typically blue-skinned elf, but they tend to be a bit hairier than the normal elf. But these are a type of forest elves, but they also have heavy, I don't want to say goblin or bugbear-ish features, but they definitely look more animalistic in their nature. So there's a lot of different depictions of furbolgs where some just look like hairy elf giants. She is much taller. She's the tallest of the group, almost as tall as the centaur woman. And you see that she looks very solemn in nature. Each of these women are wearing their own expression, but they don't seem to be having the best time. This is part of the course whenever they have to follow their husband around. And you see that Buford goes, Lady Charmant, there is your fiance. Please go over and introduce yourself.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
That is not right.
It looks awful. Oh, Oh my god, what am I doing?
The idea sounded just kind of like amusing to Boram at first when he was thinking about it. Like, that's wild. Who the hell would do that? But actually seeing it kind of gives Boram like a sick feeling in his stomach.
Well, I guess the first person I have to go see. All right, wish me luck. Let's go, Kaz'il.
Kaz'il nods, walks with Vivien.
We'll enter into that conversation in the middle.
So I was walking around the vineyard and I just noticed this beautiful, beautiful redwood tree. It was, would you believe it or not, growing, quite literal, golden apples. Lucky me to have found such a tree, let alone in my own vineyard. It was beautiful. I plucked that golden apple myself and I tasted it and it was marvelous. Those golden apples is what is in the wine that I brought you.
Kaz'il coughs and he goes, hello, I am introducing Vivien Charmant, and I bow and like do like a little hand gesture to her.
Ha ha! Yes! My fiancé to be. And you see that he slaps his hands on the leather couch and he gets up enthusiastically and goes, ladies, behold, our newest member of the family to be. And you see that he comes over and opens himself up to a hug to try to greet you.
Sure. Good evening. And Vivien will awkwardly hug back. Very forward of a greetings. Apologies, I'm not used to that. Thank you.
It is good to see you. How have you been? It has been a number of weeks since we last spoke. I swear you are growing more beautiful by the fortnight.
Oh, thank you. You gotta thank the beautiful dressmaker. It's lovely to meet everyone for the first time.
It looks absolutely lovely on you.
Oh, thank you. You look amazing yourself.
You flatter too much. And you see that he calls over, Delilah, come over, please. Meet Vivien. I don't think you've had the pleasure yet. And you see that Delilah comes over and she shakes your hand and she goes, it's a pleasure to meet you and I look forward to getting to know you better. She shakes your hand and gives like one of those horse bows and then goes back and joins the other wives. And he does this for each one of his wives and he introduces all of them. So you met Delilah, Jira as the High Elf, Goldroost is the Gold Dragonborn, and Fule is the Furbolg.
Hello, everyone. It's lovely to meet you. I can't wait to get to know you. Yeah, I'm Vivien, and welcome to my home. Well, my parents' home, but, welcome. It's lovely to meet your acquaintance. This is my knight, for all intents and purposes, Kaz'il Amberleaf. He is keeping an eye on things tonight, making sure I'm okay, but you'll probably get to know him well as well.
You see Charles comes over and hands you a drink, Vivien, as you are talking to the guests.
Oh, thank you, Charles. I appreciate it.
He nods his head and continues handing out drinks to everyone else. And you also notice Ophelia in the opposite end of the room also handing out drinks. And the dwarf on the chair next to you goes, what a beautiful couple to be! Yes, let us all make a toast to the future Bushmonts. Yeah! And you see that he raises his drink and everyone in the room raises their drink. Do the group of you raise your drinks?
I will have to.
Kaz'il's not drinking.
Boram has a plate full of hors d'oeuvres. It's on the other side of the room. And he lightly puts his hand in the air with his wine.
I mage hand grab a drink and use that.
And everyone gives a toast to the future Bushmonts. And then Vivien's father goes, everyone, please, I must take everyone's attention for a moment before we get to elegant speeches and fun stories of the evening. And before we, of course, have a wonderful meal, we have a guest here that is performing for us. And she just worked up the most beautiful piece of music. And I wish for all of us to give our attention to her as she performs for us this evening. And you see that everyone in the room begins to come forward, so immediately stopping their conversations after the toast and gather around this beautiful grand piano in the southern end of the room. As you see, Miss Helith this evening has proposed a beautiful piece that she will perform for us now. And you see that Lord Charmant standing in the center of the room, then moves to the side, and this woman named Helith begins to play this beautiful piano. And this goes on for a annoyingly long amount of time. At these fancy parties, and Vivien, you know all about these gatherings. She plays for a good 25 minutes. And everyone is standing there and observing. And not only are they listening, they seem to be taking their own mental notes. Each one of these nobles, all of these families are like, oh, they're acting like shocked and appalled and like inspired or impressed by the composure of the song and how it's being played and where it takes sudden turns, and like they're admiring art in audible form. They're also quietly comment to each other on her form and how she's positioning herself and how she moves elegantly throughout the keys. Now, this is by all means, a stellar performance, but you know these drag on. As the four of you are listening to this, you see Mr. Bushma, Guilford, is standing next to you and is giving you a smile. Now, although he has this playboy demeanor about him, he is being respectful to you, but it is still uncomfortable near him. He is showing you signs of like mild physical affection, but nothing that's overbearing, but it's still very weird because you only ever met him once before, right? So he is like trying to crack the occasional joke at you. And he even goes, don't these things just go on forever, it seems?
Yeah, it really does. They love to drag it on, but I guess it's their 15 minutes, so it makes sense.
Oh, I hear this piece is going to be 35.
35, huh?
35 beautiful, beautiful minutes. And you see that like he shakes his eyebrows to you, like he can't even bear it.
Well, at least you're not the only one who's like that. That's good.
Some of these things, I know it's a formality, but she is quite the player.
She is talented, but it's no Noella concert, that's for sure.
Oh, tell me about it. And you see that he's like trying to form some common ground with you. He's like, I love Nuella. It's very hard to sneak out to the tavern to catch one of her shows, but when you do, it is just worth every piece of gold. And the mild harassment that people give her.
Yeah, she does get that a lot. Good thing she's my friend. Maybe I could call her sometime. Get her to hang out.
Oh, it's too bad they couldn't get her for this evening.
Yeah.
But that would be a show I'd be happy to stand for.
Vivien thinks back to all the time she's bothered Boram and goes, she probably didn't want to. And come back to conversation like, yeah, she's a busy girl. She's taking a break, I guess. But this Miss Helith is very lovely, so I guess we'll give her a chance. Hopefully she doesn't perform this later on as well.
Myelin, Boram, you two are more in the back of the room as Vivien is towards the front next to Guilford and Kaz'il is standing off to the side. Myelin, you notice that there are 2 children next to you, seemingly appeared. I think he's a dog. Yeah, I think he's a dog too, but he's standing on his hind legs. This is Vivien's younger brother and sister. And you see that the boy is like trying to poke at you. Be like, I didn't think to give dogs suits.
The moment he pokes him, he's been kind of disassociating and he comes to and he just says, cacophony. But,
There's a dog that speaks. Hey, you think he's going to be sitting with us? I hope not. He kind of smells a little bit. And you see the sister is like...
no, hold on a second. I don't smell. It's a bath.
Yeah, like wet dog. This is Eamon and Elvina Charmant, Vivien's younger brother and sister.
Once Myelin gets the hint that they're kind of being mean to him, he just kind of grits his teeth, kind of glares, and just says, Cockalorum.
Seems like he's trying to see something smart, but turn it up there. All right, what are you doing?
He's watching for now, trying to see how Myelin's going to react to this. He's annoyed, but mildly. They are just kids, being annoying and uptight because they're rich folk. So he's just waiting for something actually bad to happen before he steps in to stop Myelin if he has to.
I think he would fit in one of my doll's dresses. What do you think, Eamon? We should absolutely do that. Why don't you go get some of those so we'll play dress up?
Hey, Myelin, why don't you get up on my shoulder real quick? And I kneel down.
You see Elvina gives like a pouty face when you do that.
Oh, hi there, children.
Crapulence.
Boram laughs heavily at that.
Ugh, it's another panhandler, and you see Eamon walks away to the other side of the room.
And you have a good night. Now, Myelin, a lot of these people here, they ain't gonna be so nice.
Yeah, I noticed.
What we gotta do, for Vivien's sake, is we gotta play nice. You know what pretend means?
No.
I know you might not want to, but just for the evening, no matter what they say, you gotta be better. Don't say anything mean back, because if you say something mean to them, what's that make you? Makes you just as bad as them, right?
Okay.
So let's try and hold our tongue a little bit, as difficult as that is gonna be in this situation.
I better hold my tongue. You told me nothing but these words.
You can use more words than that.
Oh, so you mean be sneaky?
Exactly. And I give him a little wink and I scratch him. Now, you want one of these sausages? It's a fancy one I never tried before.
Okay. What flavor is it? You don't know?
I don't know. And I take a bite. And it's just probably some sort of meat from something you can't normally get in Poldaris.
I point to his mouth and I say, Cibation.
Oh, you funny.
I learned that one. You told me that one earlier.
That's right. But maybe use it in a full sentence. And Boram kind of just turns away and is going to walk closer to Buford.
You are Cibration?
He walks over towards Buford, brings Buford like a glass of wine as well, just as a nice gesture and continues listening to the music with Myelin.
Bring Buford a glass of wine and he takes it. As you see, there's a single tear coming down his cheek as he's listening to the music. It's just so beautiful. I didn't know that sorrow and happiness can be combined in such a way to make a beautiful, elegant sound.
I know.
Makes me Miss my family I never had.
Wait, is Buford drinking on the job?
He is now.
You see that he takes a sip, and then with the napkin that comes with the wine glass, he blows his nose. So beautiful.
It's a beautiful piece. A minor, too.
No, she's an adult. Kaz'il, what are you doing?
Kaz'il's, he's taking his responsibility pretty seriously. I think there is a little bit of a level of comfort revolving, like knowing that this was kind of put on for Vivien. So like, her family's hopefully taking it pretty seriously with like the security of the guest list and the service being provided and stuff. But I think he definitely doesn't trust her betrothed, so he's kind of just keeping an eye on everyone, just making sure no one does anything quick or no one tries to sneak up on anybody. Yeah, so he's kind of just looking around the room and analyzing the situation.
35 minutes have officially passed, and Heartland plays the final note. Everyone immediately begins to clap.
Boram claps as well, very pleased with the performance.
And she gets up and she gives a polite bow to everyone. And this is a tall, high elf woman, very beautiful, wearing a long blue elegant dress with platinum blonde hair, and she makes her way to Lord Charmant, who quickly makes his way over, and he begins thanking her profusely, and he goes, everyone, please, one more cheer for Heartland. Beautiful, beautiful as always. And you see that everyone quickly begins to clap again and makes his way, and Heartland now joins the conversation with everybody and begins to walk over, and then walks over to Vivien and goes, Miss Vivien, it's a pleasure to play in your company this evening.
Thank you so much for the beautiful piece, Heartland. You did an amazing job.
I wrote it just for you, and I'm so happy that you find it appealing. And I know it's a little long, but there's a piece that I care about deeply. Whenever I write or compose a new song, I try to give it my all, and I wanted to do that for you and your fiance. As she looks at Guilford.
And I think you did that spectacularly. And sometimes we want to show off our amazing talents, and you had every right to. Thank you. Hopefully we can find a way to capture that somehow.
Oh, I think there's a million ways to capture a moment, and I will always remember this one. And she takes your hand. And it's such a pleasure to meet you. I wish I could have seen you other times before and met before this. I think in other situations we would have been great friends.
Well, why couldn't we be friends now?
Business and pleasure, they don't really mix too much, but I know we'll be doing a lot of business in the future.
Of course, Miss Heartland. I mean, you can attend anything you'd like. You're an amazing talent.
Perception check.
3.
You see that she stares at you. Of course.
Unless you don't want to.
Well, business and pleasure. We will always be pleasant in our future business meetings, and I do a lot of business with Bushmonts and soon to be you, and I do a lot of business. Well, my husband does a lot of business with the Charmonts.
Oh, would that be Mr. Heartland?
No, Heartland is my first name.
Oh, apologies. May I ask your last name?
Hillsgarth.
Oh, it's so lovely to meet you.
You notice that there is a green trim on the dress, and then you notice the sigil after she points out her name of the gold tree.
Kaz'il immediately panics and looks at the guest list that was provided to him earlier on his clipboard.
It did not mention entertainment.
May I ask to which Hillsgarth you were married to? I'm so sorry for being so ignorant.
Oh, I thought your father would have let you know. I guess this is our first time meeting. It's Howard.
Oh, perfect. Yes, of course, I will make sure my father really works on our future relations together. You're phenomenal, and keep up the amazing work. Vivien's sweating. Her hands are probably getting sweaty too. I do apologize. It's so unsightly of me. It's a nervous night. Wow.
She's noticing the sweat, and she's like still holding your hand. She goes, I know we're gonna be great business partners. And she looks at your father and looks at you. She's still holding your hand, and there's a little pressure that she goes, I know Charmants always pay their debts.
Oh, yes, of course. We do. We love to pay debts.
And you see that she looks at her hand and she like wipes it. Perhaps you need to freshen up a little bit.
Oh, yes, I do.
I know we all get nervous at these things, and you don't want to be sweaty for your big speech that's coming up soon, right? And she looks at Guilford and gives like a little wink and a smile, and perhaps the powder room is where you should go. And then you see that she walks off and she goes, darling, and walks over to the dwarf and gives him a hug and starts to have another conversation with another noble.
Boram walks up with Myelin just as she walks away. Ooh, Vivien, you didn't tell me you had such a pretty friend.
Boram, shut up.
What?
Under my breath. Boram, that is Miss Hillsgarth.
He spits out his wine. Ain't no way anybody married that guy. Ooh.
Apparently, She did. And she knows about the debts. We're gonna have another conversation later of how much is going on.
Oh, that's the guy that gave me the milk. That's great. Good for him.
And something else, Myelin, and that's okay. It's okay.
There's also the guy that gave you that little hole in your ear.
That's what I was trying to avoid saying.
I kick Boram in the shin. I kick him in the shin really hard. I do damage. I roll a dice. I do damage. I'm just kidding.
Guilford, before the speeches, I must show you something wonderful. Please come to my private study across the hall. And you see that Guilford and Lord Charmant leave this party lounge room and begin to walk to the other end of the manor as he is taken to the private study to show off some type of collection. Vivien, this is pretty normal for your father to do whenever he's trying to impress anybody.
Oh, there he goes.
And you see that he goes to a study.
Vivien's gonna make a beeline straight for the wives. She wants to chat with them.
And you see that the four of them look at you like, you seem to look very nervous as they notice like the sweat that's happening from when you were talking to Mrs. Hillsgarth.
Oh, that's a long story. Not someone I was expecting. But apologies. And I'm gonna pull out a handkerchief and just start dabbing myself carefully. She told me to go to the powder room, and while I'm on my way over there, I just wanted to check in on you guys while we had a moment. What is life like with Guilford? Are you all well?
And you see that the Gold Roost, the Dragonborn wife, goes, yeah, we're well bored. But well, Guilford does take care of us and does spend time with us, but he's always out looking for his next venture, on his next hunt, whether he comes home with an animal or another trophy. Each day is as surprising as the next. You see that like she's like squeezing her glass and she dents like the metal chalice she's holding that's holding the wine in it.
Vivien's gonna look down, just silently notice and not say anything and go, that sounds awful. How long have you been with Guilford for, if you don't mind me asking?
Delilah goes 4, Gold Roost goes about 5 at this point, and then Jira goes 2, and then the Furbolg, Hula, goes, well, our 1-year anniversary is coming up.
Oh, wow. Quite consistent, huh? Okay, congratulations to all of you.
Congratulations to you.
Oh, yeah, thanks. May I ask a more sensitive question about the other 2 wives?
The 4 of them look at each other. Sure.
The tiefling, was it natural cause?
Delilah goes, well, they were out hunting one day and, well, she didn't come back. They were hunting owlbears and the owlbear got the jump on them and, well, there she was. Tora was gone.
Huh. Do you guys normally attend a hunt with him?
Just those who enjoy hunting. Tora was a bit of a hunter herself, but not that experienced, but she enjoyed it. I will say Guilford doesn't force us to do anything we don't particularly like to do, but we do get dragged from events, and none of us really like this. But it's a part of the job, part of the arrangement.
Right. Okay. And the other wife that was removed, did she leave?
Yes, she left.
Is she alive?
Yes.
Oh,
Insight check.
15.
Seemed like a loaded yes.
Right. Vivien will play that off and go, I'm glad she's well. Okay, so that's good to know if things go wrong. That's awesome. If you could change one thing, what would that be? If you had to.
I mean, this isn't exactly my ideal arrangement. I don't think it's any of our ideal arrangement. Gold Roost chimes in. But we make do with what we have. And we are comfortable.
That is excellent. Thank you for answering these questions. I know it probably wasn't ideal. And thank you for being here, even though it kind of sucks. I'm so sorry. But I hope the food is at least decent.
You turn to see Boram eating more fancy food, and he's smiling anyways.
Vivien waves back calmly. Yeah, well, I hope you all have a lovely night. I will keep making my rounds. Thank you all for the time, and I guess I will get to know you very soon.
Hopefully in a more private and casual setting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Boram, what are you doing? And Myelin, what are you doing?
Stuff in my face.
So all this is free, is what you're saying? I can just eat whatever?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, grab a little plate.
I don't really like plates. I'll just use hands. I'll take one of these. Yep. No.
No,
One of these.
Yeah, all right, we're gonna try this. All right, you see this toothpick? And I give Myelin a toothpick. Hold that in your hand like a sword.
I'll eat a tree. I'm fine
No,
with
don't
that.
eat that. Don't eat that. It hurts your mouth. I immediately pull it out and stick it in his hand. I like hold his hand and I put it in his paw. Hold it like a sword. Now, really lightly now. Stab that piece of cheese.
Yeah.
I'll put it in your mouth. He puts the whole toothpick, right? Dang it! Myelin! And a bunch of people start looking as he's kind of yelling at Myelin, hand in his mouth. Finally gets a toothpick out. No, look at me this time. And he shows him like biting onto the toothpick, but then sliding the cheese off his mouth. It helps you eat more effectively.
Okay.
Ain't that right?
Okay. All right. Let me try this.
Do that just for tonight.
Okay.
Do I notice anybody taking special notice in us?
No, everyone seems to be talking about business of some way. And you notice that a few nobles have come up to you. And you see that a halfling has come up to you and an elf had come up to you. And at both times, they'd be like, oh, so what's your venture? And you had mentioned this orphanage and it goes spectacular. And they immediately walk away because they realize they cannot benefit from you in any way. And that's how most of these conversations going. It's actually very hard to get any type of information out of people. The second they realize you don't really come from wealth, you're kind of there as a representation. And they go, that's a great cause. And they, wow, what is that over there? Is that little coconut shrimp? And they walk over and try to find a reason to get out of every conversation.
And Boram kind of figured this would happen most of the time, but he's kind of happy he doesn't have to put on as much of a face as he had to. So he's kind of taking it as it comes and glad he can spend a little time just relaxing.
Vivien, as you finish up your conversation and get ready for your upcoming speech, are you going to freshen up as you were a sweaty mess?
I guess so. And as I go towards freshening up, I'm going to see if I could see my siblings along the way.
You do see your two siblings, the two kids. Your two other siblings are not there at the moment, but Eamon and Elvina are playing in the corner, and you see that they're trying to poke at Myelin, trying to get him to play whenever Boram isn't looking. As you go towards the powder room, we're going to put a pin right there, and we're going to go Kaz'il. You are watching Vivien, and she's making her way over to the powder room. Your attention is grabbed towards the door from which you've entered in. You notice like this faint white glow by the door, like a few specks glowing, almost like a trail or a path leading out to the Great Hall. What are you doing?
I follow the white ethereal specks.
You exit out to the Great Hall, and you see that these specks are becoming more and more sparse. You see that they begin to lead you towards the grand staircase at the back end center of the room, the same staircase that Lord and Lady Charmant had came down when they yelled for Vivien when you first entered. You see that this beautiful silver gray marble staircase is in a T formation where you go up a flight of stairs and then it splits to left and right. And as you begin to ascend the stairs, looking at these ethereal-like specks, you notice that there is a child at the top of the stairs. However, this child does not look casual. Or is it Eamon or Elvina? Matter of fact, you see a small child in one singular color. It is a young child, long white hair, a shade that matches the rest of her ethereal-like body. It seems that you are looking at the ghost of a child. We're going to cut over to Vivien as you enter the powder room. As you enter the powder room, you begin to freshen up. You are getting ready for your speech that you have to give Guilford in a few moments, and you begin to clear yourself up. And then you look in the mirror, but you do not see your own reflection, not your purplish skin anyway. You see yourself in human form. What does human Vivien look like?
Very similar, I would say, to her family. Blonde hair, tall, human. Probably, I think they have greenish eyes, if I'm not wrong. But otherwise, in terms of body and everything, very similar. Curly hair, because she likes it like that.
It is quite the shock to you because you've maybe have only seen yourself in human form only once in a much younger version of yourself.
I'm going to crash back into the wall or whatever's behind me.
As you crash back, the lanterns in the powder room that are keeping this room illuminated flash. In the mirror, behind your human version of yourself, you see these two glowing red eyes and this sinister, toothy smile, similar of like a fox. You hear this small hyena-like cackle, and the mirror cracks in place. And between the cracked mirror, half of your reflection is your tiefling self, and the other half of the reflection is your human self. And with the human side is where this sinister outline of a creepy, smiling fox is staring at you with a dissonant cackling of a hyena-like laugh. And that is where we're going to end this week's session.
Whoa.
Splitting the party again.
There's a a C word for this.
Holy shit.
You said I was going to try to assassinate you in the bathroom. Come on. Do you think so lowly of me? Of course it's trauma. Why would it be anything else? But we're not up to the T words yet, damn it. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's the end of session 33. What did you guys think? See, nothing crazy's happening. Nothing is happening.
Just all of Vivien's trauma.
What? What are you talking about?
Ghost of Woolen on the stairs.
Oh, I didn't say names.
The other dead one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The only dead one.
Wow, dead? Question mark? Human Vivien? What the fuck?
Oh, I liked Human Vivien. That was cool.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to name this one, but we're at the party. See, it wasn't so bad.
It's not
I
so
expected
bad.
way more things to happen. I knew that the Hillsguards had to be there. I knew that they had to be there.
And I knew Tony wanted me to follow that light.
Of course.
I was
It's
just going to be
just
like,
go- it's
oh,
just-
that's cool.
I'm gonna-
just turns around and walks the other way.
Oh, instead, you want him to put a carrot on a stick because you fell for it?
I mean, look, I got to pebble him a little bit.
Does anybody have a recommendation for the week?
I recommend salad. I think we're past the lettuce bug, right? Is the lettuce parasite finally gone by the time I had salad for dinner tonight? So I'm hoping it's gone.
That's an
I mean, it's
American
gone,
thing.
right?
But then how come you had to get up and use the bathroom like 5 times during this thing?
Oh, yeah, Kyleigh. But listen, you want to get hot this summer, just get the diarrhea lettuce bug. I mean, it's fine. That's how you shed a couple pounds easy. You know what I'm saying?
Easy. With that being said, let's spin that wheel. All right, Jared, tell me when.
Right now.
Any master of weapons has been chosen. And they said...
The 4 greatest old school RPGs of all time, starting with the wait, the save point shouldn't be here, must be a boss, Jared.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Done.
Like me some RPGs. I know what you're saying, Jared.
Locked and you damn right you know.
You should let me go 1st
I've
for the
told-
first time ever,
I've
Tony.
told everyone.
All
Greatest
right.
game of all time.
Everybody give your most anime goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my god, it's time to leave. Bye.
That's
Guess I'll
right.
see you later.
Goodbye.
See you later.
I gotta go, but if I leave, will he remember me?
Did Senpai even notice me? Well, look who we have here. We got a bunch of you who've been helping support us as we move on through our campaign. Vivien and Charmant here to read out our biggest thanks to all of our Patreons, starting with the Shadow Smugglers. A beloved group dedicated to the cause of supporting us weary travelers in the world of Humbrea. We appreciate all your hard work as Shadow Smugglers work hard to take care of all those around them. And sometimes we have some fun adventures of our own all together. A fun little fact about the Shadow Smugglers is they are not too fond of circuses as of late. I wonder why that is. The Shadow Smugglers are comprised of hunter, scholar, gentleman, and adventurer, the gift gunslinger Alistair Jacobs, the Dread, and an orc brewer named Ogrim. Next up, our Bloodshard Bandits. This group of unlikely heroes have come along and shared their love of bandanas, ? This unlikely crew, made up of very questionable heroes with very good taste in bandanas, comprise of Artemis, the fighter guardian of Kemijo, Lord Drama, the highest of elves, master of the finest fineries this side of Humbrea, the rogue changeling Sly, Knockmock, Novo's biggest competition, Brandy Woodburner, the wine-wielding wood elf, Gloric Nightbreaker, the dwarven fighter, a pony Lightbringer, elven cleric of Corellian Larethian, the Purple Hermits, Jason Hall, Dale Rhinemetal, the biggest producer of magical cannons in all of Humbrea, and Felix the Flameborn Thorn. Next up on our list of unlikely heroes are the Sijic College alumni. This group of scholars works hard to keep us going and knowledgeable on all things magic and wizardry. I haven't gotten this far in the podcast yet. I'm coming up with this on my own. And the Sijic College alumni include Mongo, the Yeti Giant, Sergio, the Retired Knight, Punk, the Vagabond Bard, Eris and Sendis, Fire Genasi, impulsive and can get angry quickly, Annie, Master of Weapons, Chartreuse Charlie Vexade, the Gnome Sorcerer, Isaiah Crane, the Architect of Thal, and Tweed McCorduroy. And last, but certainly not least, are Humbrea's heroes. Without Humbrea's heroes, how on earth will we have anybody to fight away all the bad guys in the world? Who knows? Not me. I don't know. But anyways, Humbrea's heroes are comprised of Man with Glass, Kaz'il the Frost Dragonborn Warlock, Johnny Tar, John Carroll, Hart the Iron Hammer, Drown the Barbarian Mobster, Cypress Daywin, Capybara Guardian of Rockhead Forest, Bjorn Battleborn the Bombastic Brigader Barbarian Half-Orc, Scotty Williams, Morgath the Unbroken Half-Giant Barbarian, Gad the Lizardfolk Rune Knight, Plick the Warlock who thinks he knows Cajun French, Bree Carlson, Jack the Traitor, Balsar Turneroth the Eldritch Knight Dragonborn, Brom Iron Spud, the battle-hardened half-orc barbarian with an unbreakable appetite for glory. Hope you like that. Shumon Katori, player corpse recovery specialist. Resurrection not guaranteed. Nicholas Lawson, welcome to the party. Thank you so much for supporting us on Patreon, and we will see you all with more content in the next episode.